Hey everyone. So I'm here with my friend Eran, and this was actually kind of a spur of the moment. Eran, you and I are talking about a lot of things, some positives, some negatives, about this time, working from home, losing clients, gaining clients, keeping in business. And I asked you, hey, why don't we just record this, see how it goes? Maybe people will find some value in this,
Right.
and we'll, release it to people. So, Eran, how is this affecting your business?
Well, those are very, very unique times right now that nobody expected. And what we see is that we have different type of customers and different type of projects. Some of them are kind of have more concerns right now and trying to calculate, their next steps, etc. But we see also a lot of customers that looking at the opportunity right now. A lot of customers seems to understand that we are going through a phase right now and things will get better sooner than later. And trying to take advantage of this available time all of a sudden to move forward with different projects and tasks that they didn't have the time to do before. So it's kind of a mixed things that I see out there.
I love that. And this is something important. And I had a big conversation with a good partner of mine the other day. I'm not sugarcoating anything. This is probably one of the most difficult times that our country has ever been through, the world has ever been through. So there's a lot of difficulties. But it's also like anything has a silver lining. It has opportunities, but what I'm warning people to do is you can't go after everybody. We have a lot of types of people. So I hope I'm not going to offend anybody, but they are the people that I called a little bit the chicken little people. The sky is falling. If you have a client, a friend, a partner, an employee that thinks the sky is falling, you got to wait it out. There's not much you can do. Okay, so waste your breath. Don't waste all your efforts, entrepreneurial things on people that are just afraid. And it's okay to be afraid. Some of us are less. But if somebody's afraid, don't waste too much effort in trying to convince them to do something right now. If you're working with very conservative clients, even if they have, they have the assets, they're not in a bad place, but they're very conservative. Don't expect them to start doing something in a time like now. But look for those people, like you were saying, Eran, those people that see an opportunity, understand that this represents a time that if they're going to do more than their competitors, when this is over, and this will be over, we may not come back to the exact world we knew before, but it will be over. We will get over this. Life will go on.
Yeah.
Okay. So those people know that if they do the work now that other people are now willing, they are going to really, really come out victorious.
Right.
And there's so many examples in history around crisis. Companies take advantage of it. They go on top. Companies that don't just, either belly up or just become a bottom feeder. So this is an opportunity.
And Zeev, the other thing that I see, and I really, I'm always impressed when I see that there is some kind of a feeling in the business community that everyone understands that we have to stick together right now in those days. So you see a lot of businesses that, they approach, everyone understand those days that we are at right now. Not a lot of customers are stopping everything all of a sudden. They understand that we need to stick together right now in order to make sure that our entire economy, our relationship, business to business right now, will stay the same, because we're going to meet there 2 months from now, 3 months from now, hopefully sooner, and continue where we stopped. So it's really, really heartwarming to see those relationships tied in those days right now between businesses.
I completely agree. And I'll be honest with you, Ron, I've lost $25,000, $30,000 of regular income, and I've lost probably another 50 to way more than that, probably $250,000 in projects that just on hold right now. So I'm not saying everything is great. We've lost that money, but I've had 5, 6 conversations with clients. Some of them could not pay us. And even those conversations were pleasant. It was, Zeev, I understand you have your company and your employees, and I'm shut down right now. And can you break the payment for the next few months? Can we work on something? And it has been heartwarming.
Right.
Absolutely. But I want to talk to you about another thing that I think some people, if they're able and willing, if you're living check to check, and if you don't know how you're going to pay tomorrow's rent or tomorrow's employee, yeah, you're in trouble. And there is stimulus plans and things, and maybe we'll start sharing some information about that maybe can help you. But if you are not in that position, if you still are in a good position, you can really change this period into something else.
Absolutely.
Because I'll tell you an example. One of the more positive things that happened to me is I got reached out by a company that we've done small things for little brand things. They never believed in digital marketing. They're 100% event driven. They spend so much money on booths and, print material and all that stuff. Guess what? Now there's no events. Now they have a budget, but for the next 4 months, they're afraid they're going to dry out their entire, all their leads. So they came to us and asked us, hey, why don't you take all the stuff that we do on in live and make it online? And we've had 2, 3, 4 companies reach out to us. We've had companies that we were working on projects together, big projects, and they said, hey, let's put a hold on that project, but let's create a smaller project for free for people. What do people want to know right now? What do people need right now? And that is just, incredible.
And, I see that in my area as well, where some of the customers understand that, hey, all of a sudden I've got some time in my hand. I've got some times with my employees that they're not going anywhere. I need my employees. And all of a sudden, projects of replacing accounting softwares, ERPs, etc., they have some time in their hands. Say, hey, let's take advantage of that time, move forward, and I will be ready faster than my competitor as soon as those days are over. So I really admire that, and I think it's a good idea. And as you said, any business that can move forward right now, take advantage of that situation, will probably start way faster when things are getting better.
Absolutely. And another thing is, let's say that this company that just approached me, they had a great thing going, 100% event-driven business development. They were growing. They were doing good. Now this stopped. So now they're learning another way. We're going to build that way, and we're going to be just as successful as the live one, because if you do it right, that's just how it works. But then the world hopefully is going to somewhat come back to what it was. Now they have 2 avenues of revenue.
Right.
Now they have their online and they have their events.
Correct.
So if you do that correctly, you can build things. Companies need to start thinking differently. Every company can do something online. Every company can give service online. We've set up so many telemedicine, telelaw. I just talked to one of my home service companies. I told them, do inspections with their iPhone. Like, do Zoom calls with their iPhones and do inspections in their home. Right. Talking to some cleaning companies to see if we can come up with some disinfecting service. Talking to a power wash company, can you put disinfecting in your power wash? Can you disinfect the outside of people's homes, parks? So there's so many things that you can think about, but you gotta change your thinking. This is a situation where we have nothing to do with it. We didn't bring this coronavirus here. We did not decide on quarantine. This is all happening to us, but it's not what happening to you. It's how you react to it and what you do, how you perceive the situation.
Absolutely. And those days, you have so many tools available to keep your business running. Look at us right now. We are communicated with, 100 miles away, working together, moving things together. This is what I see that customers are doing right now. We are providing training remotely. We are sharing screens. We are helping designing things. Those tools are available for everyone right now, which it makes sense to take use of those and move your business forward, even with this period of time right now.
Absolutely. And I'm going to expose something personal. Hopefully you won't mind. But Eran and I work together. And Eran is a customer of ours, and we're a customer of Eran's. And I got an email this morning from Eran saying, hey, Zeev, we're going to stop on some projects for March. Hopefully we can get back as soon as possible. But we're going to put a stop on them on March. There was nothing about that was, we had a video scheduled for today. We're still good friends. We're still going to do everything in order to help each other. But I totally understand that in this climate, we're gonna pause on things that don't work.
Right.
For instance, our PPC business, Eran, has dropped 90%. Our SEO business is growing. Our PPC business has dropped. I totally understand. I wouldn't want to do PPC right now. I'm not there. I'm not in the office. But I love that you and I can remain friends, help each other, working out this period together, even if we need to hold some services for this month.
We will keep on working together on several different projects. We will keep on helping other businesses right now as much as we can. So we all together there, and we'll provide whatever expertise that we can provide other customers that do want to move forward right now with their businesses.
So guys, I think this is so important. People like Eran keep me motivated and positive. We got to talk amongst ourselves. We got to figure out, we did not plan on recording this conversation. We planned on recording some other thing, but we decided to record this. Hopefully this is valuable, but I suggest to you, do these, even record them. Find smart people like Eran, people that are people you want to be more like, people that are entrepreneurial, have businesses, understand that this is a tricky situation, but understand the fact that we got to get out of it somehow. We got to continue moving forward. So Eran, thank you. You've been such a great beacon of light for me, and I would love to do one of these again soon.
Right. Thank you very much, Zeev. Keep safe.
I will. Guys, stay at home, huh? See ya.